Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Baby, happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Day to you all, to you all, to you all on this beautiful Sunday morning. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all like my little Easter dress. Okay, I reserved this one specifically for Easter. Which, you know what I'm saying? Ironically enough, I noticed, like, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that there's something that was slid, okay, into the office, okay, and the president signed that today, okay, on the year that this today is Easter specifically, this year, that today is a holiday for people that are LGBT, which, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad that they got their own holiday. Do your thing. What I am offended about is that they chose to sign it in to be today specifically on the year that Easter is today. So today, that you know what I'm saying? But anywho, we're gonna keep it pushing. Happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter, y'all. Thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I had a beautiful birthday yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. I went out to eat. I had me some Tex-Mex. Okay, for those of y'all that don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I guess you would have to visit Texas eventually and figure it out. Okay, it is delicious. I can't stunt. When I was in the desert, I missed Tex-Mex so bad. Like I was like, y'all, you mean to tell me y'all ain't got the Tex-Mex sauce? What's going on? Y'all don't make y'all food like we make it. What? Anyways, um, anywho, but I did in fact enjoy my little Tex-Mex enchiladas. Okay. But anyways, y'all, thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. Thank you to everybody that you know what I'm saying? Thank you to, even though I don't think they're going to watch, but thank you to my family if you showed up. Thank you to those that blessed me for my birthday. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so much, and I am ever so grateful, okay? The message I heard is, you better watch your back. Oddly enough, when I open the Bible, it opened right up to the beginning page of the Apocrypha. So the Apocrypha starts with Esther. I hope I'm saying it right. In the 4th year, in the reign of, I know what this means. Okay, I get it. It starts in Esther. And one thing that God was speaking to me about is how a lot of things that are going on in this world today, it is like there is a war against women. Okay. And I just find it odd, you know what I'm saying, with all of the problems that's going on with Planet Fitness and their policies, and how they have had numerous women come forward and not only, seek legal matter behind this, but complain about men being in the women's locker room. Now, when they first started talking about this here, and the first time I saw a man that looked like he about 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, online talking about he wished somebody would tell him he can't use the women's restroom and he would be, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is about to be a problem. Because there's a reason that there's a women's restroom in the first place. And you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of men that we have seen, like that are coming out talking about they see themselves as being trans. However, they also see themselves as liking women. And I looked at this and I was like, what? That's just straight. That's just straight. And you know what I'm saying? They're fighting with women that don't want men and saying you have to accept me, you have to accept me, and you're phobic, you're phobic because you don't accept me. And it's just like this is getting, men are becoming very, very aggressive the more that women are not wanting to put up with the nonsense, not wanting to put up with men being narcissistic, abusive, hateful, mean, selfish, insisting on being lustful and cheating, and they think they should be able to do whatever they want to do. And it is just like mentally, for a man, a full grown man that knows he is a man, having transitioned nothing, a full grown man, to think that it is okay for him to sit in a women's only area without any clothes on in front of children, like just women alone, but children as well, something ain't right. And for a multi-billion-dollar company to back that man doing that, something ain't right. This is pedophilic behavior. And I may have said that wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And as somebody that, you know what I'm saying, experience what it's like, I know what a pedophile got going on. Pedophiles, they will go down in age. They will, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know my experience. 7 years old, they will touch somebody. These are sick individuals, and they standing up for them. And with all this going on, with the men that they want to get in the female only basketball, they want to play against the females. Every time I hear a story about a man, no transition in any shape, form, or fashion, playing on a women's only team against women's only players, they injure like so many players, because obviously there's a reason that women have their own thing going on and men have their own thing going on. Biology does not lie, and they are different from us. They are stronger than us. Their muscles are created differently than the way ours are created. They like the testosterone that they have going on. Even when you look at that community, the men seem to be more aggressive, angry, and trying to force their narrative on everybody versus the women. The women, they stay out the way. They're not even worried about nobody. But the men, and I'm talking about biology, the ones that they really men, they aggressive, and they want to fight women, and they want to argue with women, and you better let me in the restroom. Like I don't even understand the, like, why are they so, what do you want, like what are they going in the women's restroom for anyway? You just go in there, use the restroom, and then you come up out of there. Why is it such they stressing themselves out to get in there, and they stressing themselves out to be up in there? This in its own, when I first heard it, I felt like this sounds like attack upon women. This is dangerous. And you know what I'm saying? I'm the kind of person, for the longest time, I don't even like my son going in the restroom by himself. I'm just being real, because I know it's so many sick men out here. Just like this here, these several cases of men that insist on being in a women's locker room. And they don't just go in there and go in the dressing room and change and come out. They don't just go in there and, you know what I'm saying? And that's what most people, they just, nobody gets dressed out in the open anyway. But when they go in there, that's what they want to do. They want to sit in a bench in front of everybody and make sure everybody see them. Why? And I just feel like the way the world, like, this is a full-blown attack on the Esters that are coming forth. What else do we got going on? We got a bunch of men that are online screaming about how much they hate women. Men, the same men that impregnated some woman, left her to be a single mother so he could go and chase after somebody else, dancing online, talking, making fun of the woman that is struggling by herself because of what he did, because of how he did her. because of whatever, what, you know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where a woman can snap her fingers and now she's pregnant. Even when it comes to Mary, it wasn't a situation where she snapped her fingers and became pregnant. God brought that baby in forth. God is the one that created that miracle. So it's not a situation where a woman can just get pregnant by herself. So why is there a song? Why is there even a dance? Why is there even a talk about downing a woman for creating life with a man? It didn't work out 9 out of 10 because of that man. And now she's single and she's raising that child. He's single too. But we not gonna talk about what he got going. He's a single father technically. But oh, that's okay. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna focus on the woman. Why is there so much, like there is such a strong attack against women in today's society? God said, watch your back out here. Be careful out here. That, like, you know what I'm saying? Women coming up missing. I've been seeing over and over again women against women fighting with each other, trying to take each other out of here. Competitiveness. Like, and you know, there was once a situation, I feel like there was once a time where it was just like some women, you know, they would be competitive with other women because of how they looked, or because of, you know what I'm saying, maybe they wanted their man, or maybe they felt like they wanted to get the kind of man that woman had or whatever. And this is all goes back to, you know, resources. And we even see this in the with the animals in the animal kingdom and how they act when it comes to mating and resources is very competitive. And you know, the interesting thing is it's getting to a point where people are just, once again, over resources, over because somebody got this job, or they have this kind of opportunity, or because they have a business, or because of their hair, or because of their clothes, or they can do this, they can do that. Very competitive, very hateful. There is a lot of people that are really putting forth a lot of effort and energy to, I just feel like, tear each other apart. And the scariest thing about it is women are falling victim to a lot of different things, regardless to if it's the person that she's in a relationship with. You don't have any peace in your relationship because this person is aggressive and angry, regardless if it's because they're on the down low, or because they want to cheat, or they have cheated. You have to deal with, you got to watch your friends now, because your friends, they want your man. They can't just go and get their own man. Oh no, that's too hard. They want to take your man. And after they get with your man, and on the down low, they didn't got with your man, and now they convincing him that he needs to mistreat you and he needs to do this. And there are people, they come together and they taking a woman out and they doing all this. It's getting very crazy in this world today. God said, watch your back. You got to be careful of your friends. Because, oh no, you don't want to get to a position to where your friends then gather together behind your back and they want to come against you, because who do you think you are this and who do you think you are that? I've seen so many times, and I have experienced myself situations where people will be like, oh, she's such a show off and she's always showing off. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody simply doing, like, living their life, minding their own business. Just because you have something, you possess something, you own something, it doesn't mean you showing it off. You know what I'm saying? You simply driving your car is not you showing it off. You are actually using it for what you bought it for. You wearing your purse is not you showing it off. You are using it for what you bought it for. What is the point of buying something and having something if you can't even use it for what you got it for? You wearing your clothes, it's not you showing your clothes off. It's you literally using it for what you bought it for. But we have a lot of people today that they don't want to see nobody with nothing. So they want to try to destroy it. I've seen this where, you know what I'm saying, you be out somewhere and somebody spill a drink on you, trying to mess up your clothes. Or somebody, you know what I'm saying, trying to trip you and make you fall. And they want to, you know what I'm saying, it is just so, like, I just feel like God is saying in this time right here, Women, not like women are like on a battlefield. Basically, if you have the Esther anointing, you are on a battlefield. Not only do you have to worry about men, because these counterfeits will come against you. These men with this spirit of Haman will come against you, trying to take you out of here. And they will try, they want to sleep with all your friends, and they want to gossip, they want to turn people around on you, and they want to do all of these things because they don't like your anointing. You have an anointing that can change some things. You carry an anointing that can make some differences. You can do some things with that anointing, and it bothers them. And because it bothers them, they will come against you. They will go out and lie to people about you. People that they feel have some authority, that can do some things. They will go out and try to turn your friends against you. They will go out and try to, you know what I'm saying, carry out plans and attack you and take you up out of, they will try to take you up out of here because they don't like your anointing. You got to worry about friends. You got to worry about just in general, because you know what I'm saying, that there are so many. I think the interesting thing about, it's one thing when, you know what I'm saying, a woman comes against you, somebody, when an enemy makes it known that they're your enemy, they let you know that they're your enemy. They let you know they don't like you. They outright tell you, I don't like you. They always, you know what I'm saying? They outright tell you that they have hate in their hearts for you. And versus someone that is sneaky with it. They smile in your face. They act like y'all cool. They you know what I'm saying, hug and kiss you. They give you, you know what I'm saying, act as if they really care about you, but deep in their hearts, they hate you. Deep in their hearts, they plotting on you. And I'm thinking about in that Mean Girls movie when Caddy was like, in girl world, things have to be sneaky. There's a lot of sneak dissing, a lot of sneak, you know what I'm saying, sneaky stuff going on that you have to be careful for. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, as God is getting ready to reveal you, be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful, because the anointing that you have, the anointing that you have, the demons that will be trying to attack you because of the anointing that you have, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. And you have to think about how in this movie, I'm being led to talk about how the things that they would do. They snuck around and put stuff in, like, what did they give her? Some face cream, but it was really for a foot, and they switched out the tags to it. She was sneakily giving her stuff that will make her get fat. They were doing all kind of malicious intent. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, ruin her relationship, even though she was ruining her relationship anyway. I give them that. But going out of their way to, you know what I'm saying, talk about her behind her back. And, you know, this is somebody, she ruined her friendship. She ruined her, which I would say she wasn't exactly a bad friend, but she was for sure a bad girlfriend. But anyways, this is something that she did that was very quiet. But she planned, and she was patient, and she took out the effort. Like, she really took her time doing this. And I have seen firsthand, because I have experienced firsthand, that people will do this. They will wait years until they have perfectly got you where they want you, where they need you to be, so they can attack you in an attempt to destroy you. And for whoever this is for, God said you better be careful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how your girl move. I ain't tripping about being by myself. I ain't tripping about rolling solo. I ain't tripping about, you know what I'm saying, having to cut somebody off. Even though I love them, I care about them. But you know what I'm saying? I would prefer my peace. And in reality, you know, some people think about it like, well, I don't want to lose this relationship. I don't want to lose this person. Think about it this way. If this person is plotting on you, you're going to lose them anyway. Regardless if you lose them when they feel like they have done their deed and they finished and they then finally got you, or if it's a situation where you lose them because they then took you up out of here, or whatever it is, God said you better be careful. If you notice that somebody feels some kind of way, baby, don't feel sad about letting them go. Don't feel sad that you wasn't invited. Don't feel sad that they don't want to be around you. Don't feel sad that they don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, that's the message. You know what I'm saying? Um, all friendships and all having just like, you know what I'm saying? It's not good. And I learned this even when I was starting my business and I was putting forth effort to go out and network and meet people and you know what I'm saying? Connect with other business owners and things. All people don't have good intentions. Everybody don't have good. There are some people that they don't have no good intentions for you. There are some people that they intend to try to destroy you, tear you down. They'll act like they cool with you, and then next thing you know, they trying to copy you. They'll act like they cool with you, and next thing you know, they gossiping about you, talking about you behind your back, trying to turn people against you. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? And I know that some people you have, you know what I'm saying, you doing something where you in a position where you just got to network. Do your thing. But be careful. Do your thing, but be careful. Me personally, I could kill this. I'm not stressing myself out trying to network with nobody. I'm not knocking nothing over to collaborate with nobody because, baby, too many times I have seen people come together and one day they best friends, they besties, they collaborating on this, they going here, they going there, and the next thing you know, somebody then set somebody up. Next thing you know, they enemies and they going back and forth with each other. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind standing on my own feet. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing my own thing. I don't feel like I just need to be connected to somebody in order to do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the Zydeco song, I gotta be okay. But I just feel like it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's what it is. Like it literally is what it is situation. It don't mean that you gotta be hateful towards anybody. It don't mean that you know what I'm saying. It's a way of dealing with things, just because even if you decide, that you're going to network with somebody or you're going to meet somebody or you want to be friends with somebody, you ain't just got to hang out with them every second of every day. You don't got to be around them all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I have learned in the past, I have from situations that it's best not to. Have your own, live your life. Have your own life. Why in the world would you want to follow somebody around anyway? Me personally, I ain't the follower type. I'm not. I don't want to do everything that such and such want to do all day, every day. I don't care how much we have in common. Whatever. Because sometimes narcissists like to pretend like you and them are just so much alike and y'all do everything the same. And baby, eventually they gonna show they gonna show their real colors. You know what I'm saying? A snake always gotta shed his skin. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. I like to be by myself. I like to go places by myself. I like to hang out by myself. I like to be around people sometimes too. Sometimes I want to be around friends. Sometimes I want to be around family. But for the most part, I ain't tripping about rolling solo because guess what? I know I'm not going to turn on myself. I know I'm not going to set myself up. I know I'm not going to do myself dirty. And that's just me being real. That's just me being real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes carrying extra people, having extra people around you, you don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that everything all good. You done introduced them to your little favorite spot. And now they telling this person, that person, and the third, oh, we went here, we went there, and they knew all these people, and they did that. Them people that went and told some more people, and them people that went and told some more people. Now, when you go to your spot, you feel uncomfortable in a place where you used to feel comfortable because you didn't brought somebody that don't mean you no good into your own little space. I'm good on that. Anyways, that's the message. That's the message. And that even goes with the part about the restrooms. Now, you know what I'm saying? Women are feeling uncomfortable in places and spaces where we used to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go to a gym, you know what I'm saying, and shower and change in a room, and it's somebody there that, even though they claim they feel this way, that way, and the third, okay, I understand your feelings, I respect your feelings, but what I'm looking at is not what you talking about. And because the way what I'm looking at is not what you talking about, nah. I even heard a case of a man that was up in the shower with the thing wide open, and a little girl walked by and he was telling her to come here. What? Planet Fitness is out of line and out of order. And what they doing, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to make today into a holiday for this madness is out of line and out of order. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that is, God said, watch your back. 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 Wherever it is that you plan on going, whatever it is you plan on doing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, in reality, I'm not the kind of person, I don't have no problem with nobody doing what they want to do. If you just so stuck on your feelings and you want to do what your feelings are telling you, do your thing. And do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. I'm not going to lie and say that God is okay with it, because he is not. But do your thing. Do whatever it is that you feel like. You got free will. Do your thing. But don't try to mess with me in the process. Don't try to make me uncomfortable. It shouldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing that you want to feel comfortable, but it don't make sense when you are in the process of wanting to feel comfortable, making other people feel uncomfortable. Because I know me, because I have the experience of being a little girl. If I was a little girl and I walked into a dressing room and there was a man sitting in that dressing room and I thought it was a women's dressing room, and I go back and check and it is a women's dressing room, I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to want to get changed in there. I'm going to be real. I may even be scared because of my experiences. Because I know what it feels like to be assaulted as a child by a man. So for me to walk in a space that's supposed to be safe and see somebody that could hurt me in that space in a very provocative manner, allowing everybody to see, you know what I'm saying, exposing themselves, I would feel very unsafe. I would not feel comfortable. I would not feel as though I am welcome there. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people been talking about this, and that's how I feel about it. They literally are letting women know they don't care if we use their facilities. They don't care about women. And the saddest thing is, like I said, this is a full-blown attack on that Ester, anointing that a lot of women possess. Because you wanting to do what God has ordered you to do, there are people attacking that. There are people attacking that and telling you that it's wrong, that you need to conform with what the world has going on instead of doing as God has commanded you to do. But that's the message. God said, watch your back. You know what I'm saying? Watch your back. And like I said, you know, like that, and that's how I truly feel about it. You know, it's one thing for someone to say that they want to be accepted and they don't want people to be pointing and laughing, and they don't want people to make them feel uncomfortable, and they don't want people to be mean to them. And another thing for that said person, the same person that say that they are doing the things that they are doing because they want to be accepted, and they don't want to feel uncomfortable, and they don't want to be made fun of, and they don't want people to be messing with them and bullying them, to turn around and make other people feel uncomfortable and make other people feel unsafe. And you know what I'm saying? To make other people feel as though they are being bullied and harassed. That's not right. You can't solve a problem by causing another problem. And I literally said this when they first started that. I was like, they should just make them their own restroom. Problem solved. But no, they had to make the women uncomfortable. They had to, I was thinking that the whole time, but I'm not going to feel comfortable. If I go in the restroom and I see a man in there, I'm not going to feel comfortable. I'm not. And it's one thing for, you know, like the single person use restrooms. Free ball. Those are free ball because you know what I'm saying? You in there by yourself. But when it's a restroom where it's like 3, 4, 5, 10 stalls in there and it's huge and you walk in there by yourself and it's a man in there, ain't no telling what can happen. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. And in reality, like I said, as far as biology goes, a man is stronger than a woman. And there have been too many cases of people being assaulted, of women being assaulted, of children being assaulted, for anybody to think that logically it makes sense to allow men to go inside of a safe space for women and children. Anyways, that's the message. Baby, I know this video not going to be monetized. So if you would like to support this here video, you can do so by using my Cash App or my website. I love you guys to bits and pieces. And I'll see you guys later. Deuces.